Hey, back for more Hellblade. So I haven't played this since the first time I played, like a week and a half ago or whatever. So jumping right back in at the same place. So I think when last we killed stuff, there were two doors you got to go through. Went through the one. There's a fire guy. We slayed the fire guy and made it back. And if I remember right, at the very last moment before I stopped the first stream, I realized that there was, in fact, a second combat button, which I had somehow entirely missed the first time. Like, I think there's both a horizontal and a vertical, which felt a little bit stupid for missing. Unfortunately, I can't test it outside of combat. I also can't remember any of the other buttons, and the game doesn't have any in-universe button prompts, so this will go great. Right, so... Yep, did that one. Gotta go there, I believe.
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Still think the kind of ASMR nature of the audio is pretty awesome. Sounds like people are right up on you. You know, I've played a bit of Uncharted Lost Legacy recently, and you know, Naughty Dog knows what they're doing with visuals, but this still looks really good.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice, Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods.
Go ahead and shrink myself a little bit down here. Be covering up a bit, but hopefully the audio is still coming through fine. Which reminds me, I should make sure real quick that everything is working. It is. Cool. Alright, carrying on. Alright. Also a dog barking in the background, which is what it is. Hopefully it comes through. There are other people here, so hopefully they address the dog. Trying my best to suppress my walk everywhere, look at everything tendencies here. It always kind of bugs me in games where the camera presses against you like that. I don't know why.
Illusion hides the path to Valravan. Don't trust your eyes.
Find another way to see the truth.
I walk through it now. Can I go up there? Yeah, sorry if the brightness on the stream is a little too extreme.
It's a door. Push it. Push it. Push it. Do you think will happen? Come on. Come on. Push it.
My the monitor I'm playing this on isn't calibrated very well. I did it. So I have to go and mess with that a little bit. But as a result, I had to crank up the gamma a little bit in the game settings. Ooh. So, I mean, we have to see what else is different. So walk through this way. Uh-oh. Hasn't she played video games before? Got a portal going on.
We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Excuse me for 1 second. I'm gonna turn up the volume in my headphones a little bit. Yeah, I've only found one kind of hidden thing so far off the path.
Senua never could close her eyes. However hard she tried. Begged.
The darkness. Always with the darkness. Skulls like this always make me think of Monkey Island. This is... Yeah. Game is straight up telling you to be afraid. Way ahead of you. This shit is creepy.
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
I wish there was a way for that to come across in speakers. An up-close feeling. Wanted to see what would happen if I went the wrong way first. I've forgotten all the buttons. Right. Horizontal. Yep, so there is a vertical.
End it.
can't remember the button for like powerful strike. I'm building. Oh shit! I thought that was. Oh, found the button. Hi. Nope. Right. Can I turn it off? No. Still not entirely certain how you build up this super meter. Oh right, the Superman punch. Ah. Forgot the buttons for a second. Want to see what... Okay. Wanted to see if running in vertical did anything.
The Northman will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
Okay. You know, with the minimal Photoshop skills, you could make that say "cool dude" on the ground, which would be very amusing to nerds like me. On a related note, I'm probably going to play more Undertale at some point. Finish out the pacifist run.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
Alright, gotta get up. Well, that guy's still dead. So... Oh. That's weird. Did I... Apparently, that is the edge of where that triggers. Alright, well, if something is different, I'm not certain how I'm supposed to get up there. Unless I'm missing another one of those looking glass deals. Does it say cool dude now? No. Is there a guy up there? Oh, I'm gonna feel pretty stupid if I can just... No, okay. Oh, fucking duh. Jesus Christ. Just... No, that's still not... Okay, I know I have... do I walk through the door first? I walk through the door first. Oh god. I don't walk through the door first. I never touch the door again. Hi, you're scary. What's your deal? Oh, is this one of the... Yes, it is. Cool. Wow, that is... That effect right there, the fire appearing on the periphery is... That strangely scares me for some reason. Like, there's something about the design of this game that really taps into a lot of the weird things in games that scare me, that are hard to explain. Kind of like going beyond the boundary of a map. Always stirs some weird emotion in me. This gives me some similar feelings. It's a thing. Thing confirmed.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something huge shifted. Can you feel it?
Again, this is the first observation that everyone makes about this game, but you gotta play with headphones, if at all possible, because, man, it's just a different experience. Go back to normal. Did I look around? Real quick, I'm gonna look around out there after going through that. Don't think anything will be different, but no. Alright.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
Alright, got another gate thing. Ah! Nose. This door is going to do scary things if I try to open it. Oh, cool. Alright. Noted. This area reminds me of in Breath of the Wild, there's that gates that's kind of east of the Dueling Peaks ranch. There's a foresty area beyond it. Reminds me of back there. That was a good game. I still have to go back and play the Master Sword Trials or whatever.
You know what to do.
Oh yeah, video game time.
It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't. Open. You can do it. Don't touch it. Step back. Come on.
It would be too distracting to have subtitles for everything, but it would be really funny if they had kind of little dueling devil on your shoulder subtitles on either side there for segments like that. Something keeps flashing across the screen here, and I don't like it.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Which ravens? Where are they? Can't you see them? She thinks. Line up the ravens.
Okay. There are more voices.
I hear something.
If you hear the song of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
The song. Valravan's song. Listen, focus. Focus.
Challenge me.
Oh. It's kind of less scary when it's just like a tall dude. I may have spoken too soon.
He's gone. He just where did he go?
Fuck.
Where is he? It's on your fault.
This thing is going to scream in one of my ears, and then I'm going to scream into the microphone. So I apologize in advance. You? Can I just... Oh, okay. Did I walk through that the first time? I wonder what happens if I back through. Oh, that's cool. Oh, hi. Let's see what's down here. I'm just gonna move my drink away from my hands here, so... Alright. No matter which way I go, it's I'm gonna lose him behind the tree.
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a Gelt. Some, like Truth, become Gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a curse. Those who make it back are forever changed.
I haven't taken a look at the head I'm carrying around in a while. I'm sure nothing bad will happen if I walk under this. Yeah, I see you. I know it probably doesn't make for the most replayable game in the world, but I do appreciate that this is pretty linear. Because stuff like this, real intense and kind of scary at times, I wouldn't be able to do if you actually had to spend a lot of time exploring this area and stuff. So I think this is a great example of a game where linearity works.
She can get up now. No, what's happening? She can get up now. She can get out. Tells me magic. Dark magic. A trick. Raven. Tricking her. Raven. How can she get out? Bait. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer. It's not. He's helping her. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
There's some fast way to get out of here. Alright. I am trusting the game that it's not going to bust out jump scares when the camera turns like that. Oh, here we go. Oh, the gate. Okay. I'm gonna try to just open the gate. Yeah, fuck it. This is an interesting oral companion piece to Twin Peaks, as far as very intense, flashy sound design. Get up here. Now, since I walked through the one gate, do I need to go through the rest? I'm just gonna not. That sounds like a good idea. Nothing scary is gonna happen here. Follow. Was up here, right? Yes. See, were this Twin Peaks, that's when you would get that Laura Palmer scream. I don't understand how Cheryl Lee, right, is the actress for Laura Palmer. After that performance in Firewalk with Me, it's bewildering that she wasn't like the biggest actress of the 90s. Such a horrifying, mesmerizing performance.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning, a deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Yep. What if I don't want to open the door? What if I just want to continue on my way? Fuck it.
She can't get in. She can't
Okay.
go in there. Who's behind there? Valravan, he's there. She can't go in. Has to find another route.
Yeah,
Truth says there's always another route. Find a way somewhere. Go round. Find your own path. There's a different way.
Joe, Jesus Christ, hi. Yep, get up.
Don't give up.
I can't remember if there's a way to break defenses. Shit. Come on. Come on.
Behind you!
Oh, that was disconcerting. It's a very satisfying parry. Oh, okay.
It's nearly over.
They really keep coming, don't they?
He's down. Finish it.
Ah.
He's finished.
Ow. Alright, we good?
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything, turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
It's a happy game. Alright. Freaky shit incoming.
The song. Valravan's song.
Where's it coming from?
It's over here. It's over here.
Is that? It's over there. No, it's here. There's two. Which one?
Listen, focus, listen.
It's magic. It's magic. It's an illusion. She's been in the forest like this before.
This reminds her of somewhere. The forest.
Where?
Which forest?
The forest in the wilds.
The wilds.
She left Dillian.
She went to the wilds a long time ago.
Why did she go to the wilds?
She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness.
Did she beat her darkness?
No. It nearly killed her, but she tried.
Druth helped her.
If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian.
She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work.
She thought her curse would affect him.
She thought her curse would spread to him.
She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too.
She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
Is that? Oh, okay. Bridge. Hey, how's it going, man? Let's throw a rock at him. We won't do that yet. Is he still there? No, I'm not lost. Voices.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive.
Good.
They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated a sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a
Runes.
cry, and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
So... did I fuck up? It's like I figured once I got over here, kind of near him, that I could start to see the stuff, but I am not certain how to get up there. Like, this looks like the way back down right here. Try the stairs again. And open the door while I'm at it. There's got to be something up here. Because this is when he disappeared, right? When I went up that ladder for the first time? Just listening right now. So there's still the second one over there, but there's a gate here. Like, there's gotta... another... oh, oh, oh. Oh, alright, how do I get down there? Is this the way that I came from? I completely lost my bearings along the way. Yep, look, I know. Yep, ravens. Got it. What am I missing?
The Northmen say that Odin is always in search of knowledge and wisdom and magic. There was a very wise being named Mimir, who guarded the waters of wisdom which flow from the roots of the World Tree. Odin wished to drink from this spring, but he had to pay a price. So he gouged out his own eye as offering to Mimir. He drank from the well and traded one way of seeing for another.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna walk to the second one because I don't really know what else to do. bridge. Always had an appreciation for games that mock you. Bridge? No? I don't know if it's coming across, but some of the voices are going, she's been here, she hasn't been here. Yep. You could say that. Okay. There's a bridge over there that's down. There's this bridge which is out. Come around. Do I have like detective vision? Feeling really stupid right now. Alright, so there's one there. There must have been something I missed over here. There has to be. I mean, I don't know how to get up there, which means there must be one of those gates that puts some stairs there, right? See, there's something happening here. Do I come back through there? Stairs? No. Oh, Oh. So I bet if I go through that door now. Hooray! I should have figured that out minutes ago. This is very compelling to watch. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Which way are we looking here? Ah, okay. So it narrows them down. Got it. Cool. All right. Let's do it.
The ravens. They're gone. No. Half of them have gone. They've gone. Some are still there. But where? Some are still there. Oh, Raven's helping. It's not helping. It's trick.
Quiet. Can't think. Out in the wilds. In the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness. But she remembered Dillian's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become part of her.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so still hadn't really figured out how to get through over here. I'm not sure how many of these gates stack, but we'll go through. There's something going across over there. Okay. Got a ladder. Broken bridge. Kind of looking for those gates. Excuse me for 1 second while I forget to... There we go. I'll mess with this later. Games that have photo modes are dangerous for me. Oh. Getting warmer. Alright. Gonna put down this drawbridge real quick. Every time that happens, I expect there to be something standing there on the other side. Every time. What's up, dude? Car. Alternatively, you could Photoshop these to be that one, this 4 frames of that webcomic.
The ravens. They were what? No. There's still 3. There's 3. There's 3. Where have they gone? She did it. What does that mean?
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all.
I hope this doesn't have an ending that's too bleak.
The smallest hints of shape, sound, thought, grow in strength until they consumed her whole. Before she knew it, the darkness had her in its claws.
Cool.
Broke. The gate is open. Open.
Yep. I did it.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dillian before her time comes?
Need to add Dillian to my list of names. Like, I'm, I guess, a wannabe writer, but the one thing I can never, ever do is think up names. So I resort to endless lists of cool names I hear in other stuff. Alright. Time to kill some shit. Or not. I've played video games. I recognize an arena when I see one. Let's do this.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Keep wanting to pick those up.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed.
Bummer.
But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast that was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Alright. Kind of... thought there was a bit of a linear thing going on, but maybe not. There another... Do I have to turn this off now that I've lowered the bridge? Ah, yes. Cool. Alright. The lasting legacy of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater really was the manual balance system. I think you were facing the other way a moment ago. And Scary Birdman.
I know it from the wilds.
Loud noises.
It's coming back for me.
Mm. Okay.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom.
These have to be the best looking eyes
Drowning the mind
I've seen in
fear.
games.
Deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours.
Fuck yeah.
Focus! Focus! Focus!
Pressing R2.
I see you. I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
Yeah. Ow. I've played video games before. I know how this goes. Ow. Ow. That's what we in the business call speaking too soon.
She's hurt. She's injured.
Fuck.
She's hurt. She won't make it.
Alright.
Finish this. Finish this.
I'm still not positive about how exactly you build up that meter. Like, if it was just hitting guys. So I assume that's why they're letting you fight some normal dudes here. Just to build up the focus. Fuck. There. Hi. Ow. That was... Come on.
Hurt this blood.
Cool. Shit. Get up.
Go.
Awesome. Alright. Ah! Yes. Awesome. Come on. Oh, I keep forgetting about the kick. Ah.
Take him down.
Ow.
Keep going. They've surrounded
Oh, I bet the kick was how you deal with the shield guys. I forgot.
You don't give up. Oh! It's the only way.
Shit. You don't get the move right now. Oh, that is satisfying. Ah.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
The Mark of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming.
Game is really fucking cool.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
Yeah, so far, that first time I played, there was like one face I saw in a waterfall or something, but that's it so far. Does this still do anything? Yeah. I know they're probably collectibles and stuff, but save that for a replay someday. This guy's still dead? Yep.
I wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there, if you look for them.
I call bullshit. That's kind of a face. That is super a face, though. That is like...
Mother. Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you.
It's like the Haunted Mansion busts.
Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
I want to quote Legends of the Hidden Temple here, but
That was her mother,
I've forgotten
Galena.
all the lines.
She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
All right. 2 doors down. Came a deceptively long way. As long as they specifically mention a face in the mountains, I just want to... Oh. They already got this thing, right?
Ymir was a frost giant,
Yeah.
a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters,
Yep.
some were monsters, but others
Can I get this one? Is that a thing? No, it's a spot in the wall. All right. I'm going to wait for these subtitles to finish because I'm worried if that audio is still playing somewhere that I'm going to,
With the mark
Here
of
we go.
Raven and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
I did it. There are probably going to be some dudes to fight here, but next time on. I like that this is pretty much, so far the 2 times I've played, it's been broken up pretty perfectly into like hour 20 long chunks. It's pretty nice. But yeah, this remains cool as hell. I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later.